Alright guys, what I'm doing right now is I'm getting a pot of beans ready. Okay, now this here, what I'm putting for flavor is beef smoked sausage, okay? I use beef smoked sausage. I'm gonna put 3 links, and it used to be 2, but they made them so much smaller. Now you can get this in pork too, but I do not eat pork, okay? It's a scriptural thing. I do not eat that is considered unclean and an abomination to the Most High God. But nonetheless, you can use this for a lot of things. Like you want to make your pizza, you can cut this up real thin. Now notice I took this out the freezer. I'm going to put it back in there until I'm ready to cut it because I don't want it to thaw. What I'm making here is when you cut things like this up, it's best to leave it frozen when you cut it up. See, this piece is frozen, and you can cut it a lot thinner if you leave it frozen, okay? If you want to cut it thin. If you want to cut it thin, it's best to leave it frozen, okay? And tell you guys how I learned this thing about cutting shit thin like this, okay? See how thin I was able to cut that one right there? Most of them, you know, look, okay? Now, the way I learned how to cut this up and keep it frozen like this, okay, was through the medical industry, through studying I did where I was learning how they learned and created the MRI and the CAT scan and things like that, and learned what a healthy body's supposed to look like. In order to learn all this, what had to take place was they took the human body, the cadaver that was donated to science. One they knew that died just from old age or something like that. They took them all. They knew ones with cancer, ones with messed up lungs, with those that was healthy. They knew, and they knew everything for each body they used. And in order to learn and to create the MRI imaging and know what things are supposed to look like, they had to freeze the body. And they had to keep it frozen in order to slice it paper thin, okay? They tried, you know, with it, you know, thawed, don't work too good. You gotta keep it frozen solid. Keep it frozen solid, cut it paper thin, and then that's how they took pictures of each image, both sides. You know, they documented and noted what is what and what it's supposed to look like, and this is how they actually came about learning how to use and produce the MRI and the CAT scan and all these fancy things we got today. But the point is, stuff like this, if you want to cut it thin, keep it frozen, okay? That's how I learned, was from the medical industry, from studying I did, but this right here, y'all can learn from me telling you. With that, guys, we see y'all on the next one.